Hello, everyone,
Hello.
and welcome once again to Iloilo Primagalaw official, the official YouTube channel of Iloilo Primagalaw. And we have again our director and our nurse from Minnesota, RV Feliciano, and Mr. Romy John de Lariarte.
Yes, and we are here once again in Rated PG, where we talk anything and everything.
Under the sun, unfiltered. Yay.
And
Hey,
yes, today's episode, college students, this is for you. So we will be discussing how to survive college. Because
when was the last time that we were in college? It's been
I don't
it's been a long time.
20 years ago? I don't know. I graduated 2000. Never mind. When did you graduate? If you don't mind.
Me,
Yeah.
2006.
So I graduated 2007. So
And
yes,
if you're,
ladies
if,
and gentlemen, we
if-
are that
Yes.
young.
and if you're going to ask me, I graduated 1991. Oh my god.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's safe to assume that the three of us have, in some shape or form, survived college, and hopefully, what you get from us, you can apply, and it can help you out. So, okay,
Yep.
now let's start. Let's start. There is this misconception. Can you guys tell us how college and high school are different, and how are they similar? Let's start with you, RB.
Um, Similarities would be, of course, you have to study. You have to study a lot. And then the one difference is that in high school, we do not have the K to 12 program then. So we studied like general subjects, and then when you go to college, it is more focused on the type of or the course that you are going that you chose. So I would say that college is much more challenging because this is for well, when I chose my college degree, I have to make sure that this is the course that I am going to focus on because it will land me to a career after 4 or 5 years. So that's why I'm before graduating high school, I took up like pre-assessment tests, which area would I be most likely to be successful, and it revealed that maybe something to do with science and healthcare. Thus, I routed myself to nursing. So the main difference is that maybe in high school you can still like um, be a little bit lax, happy-go-lucky, enjoy high school learning, but in college, focus is very important.
How about you, Sir D? How are they different and how are they similar, high school and college?
With high school, I think it was more on playing. You know, there was less, it was less serious. But in college, of course, you have to focus already. Although with me, the course that I've chosen was quite difficult because I was not really into it. Because I was more inclined towards the arts, and I took then a course that is very much related to science. So it was actually very, very opposite. No, I didn't really enjoy much of my college because of the pressure that I have to pass. Considering the fact that I'm not really good in the sciences.
Really, sir? You really? I don't believe you that.
Yeah, I believe. I
What was
believe.
the course, sir? What was the course that you graduated from?
I took BS Biological Science, so it was more really on sciences, chemistry, physics, biology. Oh my gosh! I mean, like, it was like hell for me. Yes, because it was really difficult. Like I had like so many subjects that has to that needs to have 5 units. So I need to have a lab, I need to have a lecture, and you need to gather the two to make it 5 units. So it was really very difficult. And I
So,
enjoyed,
Chucky,
yeah,
yes, sir. Yeah, you enjoyed.
I enjoyed
continue, sir.
more. I enjoyed more the subjects like into social sciences, English, and
Mhm.
technical writing. I enjoyed much more than the sciences then. So in those
So,
4 years,
jumping
it was a
from that,
struggle.
sir. How, for example, I'm a student and I didn't really like the course that was forced upon me because,
Yeah.
as a college student, you still have to understand that you're an adult, but you're not really an adult yet. You're
Yeah.
still within the confines, or your parents are still responsible for your education. So for those who are currently in the course or in courses that they did not want, but they're being forced to take, what would be the best advice for you to give them?
I think they have to finish it. Like what I did. Like what I did.
Straight to the point.
Though I didn't like it, though I didn't like the course, because before in West Visayas State University, Mass Comm and BS Biological Sciences would be under one college only. Like they belong to College of Arts
Oh.
and Sciences. So I'm supposed to enroll in the Mass Comm course, but then I was with my parents, and my parents would always wanted me to become a doctor. So I agreed to what they really wanted, with an expectation that I can somehow embrace it. But in the process, it was then too difficult. So what I did then, though I did not like the course, I just need to finish it, or else if I'm going to transfer into another course, it will be a waste of money. It will be a waste of time. So if in case
Mhm.
like I'll move to another course, it has to be after the course that I have graduated in.
So make sure that you finish the course that you have taken, and
Yeah.
after that, pursue the interest that you have, so that at
Yes.
least you can more or less give your parents what they want, and at the same
Yes.
time get what you want
Fulfill.
after.
Yes,
Yes.
actually,
Right.
what happened to me then? What happened to me then is after I graduated in college, I grabbed so many opportunities in relation to the thing that I love doing already. Like I auditioned, I attended workshops in the arts, I auditioned at the CCP. So there were so many opportunities then that happened after I graduated college. So by the time then, I was in a way confident already that I can do it, because I already have a college course. Although it was really the college course I enjoyed, and the course that I like really.
Mhm.
How about you, Kuya Arvi? You have any advice for those who are currently struggling, who are suffering from a course that they don't like?
Pray. Really,
Yes.
yes. Maybe going back to what I mentioned before, I would rather like make that pre-assessment test, or complete that pre-assessment test, so that somehow it will give you an idea to which field or course you will be most likely be successful. Because for me, it worked for me. Because it gave me that I'll be more successful in healthcare and in science based courses. So that's why I took up nursing. But if you are you are going to, or you are on a course and you're not enjoying it, maybe I will take a different route. If it is something that um it will it is not something that you really like, maybe it was just forced upon onto you by somebody, or like your benefactors or your parents. Maybe it's time for you to be open to them, talk to them that this is something that I will be doing in the near future. And I wanted to do something that I think I will be successful in. So maybe talk to your parents or to whoever is supporting you. But of course, you have to consider the consequences with it, which, as Sir D mentioned, like resources, money, because it would be expensive hopping from one course to another.
Because you bring up a very good point. Because like you said earlier, college already prepares you for the future. What you're learning in college will most likely impact how you live your life in the future. because it will determine what type of jobs that you get. And usually, when you consider it, there are a lot of people who may have succeeded both in elementary and in high school, but fail
Mm.
in college because college is that difficult. Now,
Mhm.
one of the things that are very prevalent during college is, well, as you know, getting a love life. You know, you get the idea. Having a boyfriend, having a girlfriend, either
Peer
way.
pressure.
Peer pressure, how important is it? Because as you can see, there are a lot of kids who have this concept that I'm already above 18. I'm already
Mhm.
responsible enough. And that's usually during the age of college that they decide to find a special someone to
Mhm.
share a portion of their life with. What's your advice
Yes.
on people who are getting into relationships? Should they get into relationships? Should they take it very serious at the start, make it the center of their lives? How do you manage that? Because those are very prevalent during kids nowadays. Kuya Arby?
For me, it is okay because having inspiration, surrounding yourself of people or with people that will inspire you, will motivate you to move forward, or to get through college is also good. But I would say that whenever you go into a relationship, you have to be responsible. You know where to. What are your limits? I know that that is the part, or that is the I mean the period or the age where you tend to explore a lot of things. So it is very important um, uh, to prioritize which matters most. And I think having or finishing the college degree or the education is more important, and then so that you will be able to succeed also, given that if you will continue your relationship beyond college, so you have that ability to support one another if you have or if you finish the college degree.
Oh, so
Correct.
basically, it's you have to make sure that you finish college first before making things very serious, because it's very prevalent in our time and age of early pregnancies. I think that's
Correct.
what you're
Sure.
trying to allude to. Early
Yes,
pregnancies.
yes.
As a teacher, sir, how do you advise students with regards to having problems with their relationships, and students who actually happen to get pregnant before graduating to college? What would be your advice for them if they want to continue to finish their course?
First and foremost, if you could control, I mean, like if you can control of not having a relationship, and just focus on your studies, the better. Okay. But then again, if in case like you committed, like I don't know if it's a mistake or something, if you got pregnant in the middle of your college, I believe you have to continue. You know, because for some women or for some girls, they tend to proceed like with abortion, but then of course it's a sin. So that's why we do not encourage uh, girls to do that. But instead, it's for them to continue, and then after delivering the baby, that's the time then that they need to even push more. I mean, to be motivated more to continue and to finish really college. So I mean, like, I'm not saying it's okay, but if in case like you are into that situation, you have no choice but to accept it. But then again, you just really need to go back, because some of the girls, once they got pregnant and once they already have babies, they just want to focus on mothering. I don't know if there's a word
Yeah.
like mothering. Uh,
Nurturing.
or nurturing. But then
Yes.
again, in as much as possible, try to go back to school. Try to go back to
Mhm.
school, so that your children or your child, mm, so that you'll be able to give a beautiful, what we call
Future.
that, a beautiful future for your children, because you don't
Mhm.
need to wait for the support coming from your husband or coming from the father of your child, if in case like you are not together. So I think you really have to finish school, whether you
Yes.
like it or not.
So yes, that's very, very beautiful advice. Also, let's touch on peer pressure, because back in college days, you are actually more mature than when you were younger. So you get to decide better. So how do you
Mhm.
handle peer pressure or doing things that you may not normally do on your own, but you tend to do because your friends are telling you to do so? How do you manage that to RV?
Um, Actually, to be honest, back in college, I less likely to experience the pressure just because I am divided to doing a lot of things. I have extracurricular activities, so I have the student council. I have the theater or cultural club. I have my circle of friends, and I have also my high school friends that I went to college with. So having these lots of people around me, and I don't get to spend a lot of time with them actually because I have so many things going on. For So I don't really feel that particular peer pressure, but if just to talk about it, I would say that it should always be dependent on where you stand and what are your beliefs in. So if you think that this is the direction that you have to go, so basically make the right choices based on your values and what you were uh, nurtured or what you were taught while you were younger by your parents.
It also helps to find a place where you can belong,
I
to
agree.
find like-minded people. This is what actually helped me. Finding cultural club actually helped me find a place where I belong to. So I am most likely going to be pressured by the same people who have the same values as I do.
Sure.
So when you spend time with the right type of people, the type of pressure that they give you will be positive as opposed to negative. Let's say
Mhm.
instead of because I was spending time with achievers back then, instead of going out to party, they would rather say, let's focus on our
Study.
exam, the study, or why don't you just rehearse your lines, practice the dance steps, as opposed to just going out with friends.
Yeah.
So, but from a teacher's perspective, because we are all taught by Sir D, how important is it, sir, to have a college degree? I mean, real talk, the truth, how important is it to have a college degree at this time and age?
It's actually very significant. It's very important because it will prepare you for your future. A college degree will then lead you into a better life ahead. Uh, Whether your job is related to your college degree or not, um, but then the most important thing is it will give you a place under the sun. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, it will lead you into a place where you can better yourself, where you can become very fruitful, wherein you can earn money. So if you don't have any college degree, naturally you will not be accepted in a company. You will be like second rate. I'm not trying to belittle those people without college degrees, but this is really the truth, right? That if you want to become rich, if you want to be successful, you really have to get a college degree. So I think that's it.
Because because
And oh,
our current system here in the Philippines, you will not be employed if you don't have a bachelor's degree.
Yes,
So
yes.
getting a
sure.
college degree actually ensures that you have a fallback in case
Hmm.
something goes wrong with your life. It guarantees that you will have something to do, a job to take in the future. And if you don't, it will be very difficult for you to actually find a job, to
True.
get promoted, to
Oo.
actually prepare yourself for the next step in life.
Although, although,
And
although, although, Nick, there are so many successful people who did not really finish college and yet
Hmm.
are very successful. Though they did not finish college, they went into business and their business really flourished. You know,
Hmm.
so although it's not, on the other hand, we can say that it is not also important, but it would always depend on your guts, I believe so. uh like for me, I have a college degree, but I am not actually using it in one way or the other, right?
Hmm.
The thing that I'm doing now, the thing that I love to do now is not related actually to my college degree. So it's particularly guts. It's
Hmm.
particularly what do you call that? It would also entail like personal pressure. wherein you have to push yourself to whatever limit you have in order to land into that certain situation for you to become successful. I think
For me,
yes, Mark.
I would just like to add a little bit, because the college the subjects in college that does not focus just on preparing you to be successful in a certain like field. It also allows you to experience certain life skills as you go through education in general. Go through the subjects. Like for example, like I could not exactly experience I mean remember how to apply my biology class or microbiology class practically, but my experiences, my interactions with my classmates, my interaction with my teacher has taught me that I have to be better in what I am doing every time. So these are things that you not own, or I mean subjects or the topics or the subjects are not the only focus actually in college. You are also experiencing life skills and get to apply that in your life after education. So it's not only focused on the subjects itself.
So
If
basically, what we're trying to say is that college, or with you may graduate from a course from college, but you may still be able to do a different job that is unrelated to your course. But
correct.
if it's possible, you should go through college, finish college, because in any shape or form, it still prepares you the bare minimum for life.
Correct.
Are we on agreement? Yes. So
Yes.
it's better to graduate from college than not to graduate from college.
Yes.
I think
Mhm.
that's the whole thing. So,
Yeah.
what are the advice that you would like to give for the three of us? Let's start with RV. What advice would you give to those who have more or less lost their way? Those who may have started college but are no longer in college right now. They just want to stop or do something else. Or for
Mhm.
those people who have lost their way as far as their courses are concerned, they're taking different courses now. What advice would you give to our college students who will be watching this, or who are
Uh,
watching this right now?
I will maybe I do not know what would be the primary cause of why you were not able to pursue college, but generally speaking, maybe a part of it would be finances. That you were not able to support your nobody is able to support you to pursue or to continue college. So I would say that ask for help. Um, uh, try to try to ask for people from help from people that who will be able to give you that support, or that maybe a little boost for you to go back on track, because I don't think that it is there would always be second chances, or there would be other opportunities that you can actually grab. So
Or they can also be working students, right? There is a program in most schools that they can be working
sure.
students.
Yes, and that is one thing that I actually observed here in the US. That students here are actually working while going to college.
Mm.
So that is their family's way of teaching them of what is adulthood real in its true form. That you have to uh, to strive hard, work hard in order for you to be successful. So I have colleagues that just finished high school, and then they are applying for like jobs like resident assistants or resident aides, and they are using the money that they are earning so that they can enroll themselves to college. So I mean, it's really a good point that ask to work to apply for jobs that could help you finance your college education moving forward.
Correct. Correct.
How about you, sir? advice for those who have lost their way?
I can say that in as much as possible, they have to get a diploma, because the diploma becomes their gateway towards success, really. So it is just in a form of a paper, but it will really provide you with something that you will need in the future. And if in case you really have no way to get into college, strive harder maybe in order to go back to college. Although
Also,
although getting a college degree is not really a guarantee that you will be successful, because again,
mhm.
as what I've been telling you, there are so many successful men and women who were not able to graduate.
And also, sir, maybe we have government programs
Mm,
in the Philippines we have TESDA that
yes,
that offers certain devotional or
vocational,
vocational
vocational,
courses
yeah,
that could you will be able to earn that diploma, or you will develop a certain skill level or a skill set that maybe that will actually land you to certain jobs.
correct. What about you, Nick?
Well, as for me, do your best to finish college. That's my biggest tip, and that's my biggest request for all of our viewers who are currently having problems with getting college degree. As someone who works in the government, you can actually see the discrepancy. I mean, real talk, the discrepancy in pay between college graduates, those who have a degree, and those who are working as high school graduates or undergraduates in college. The difference is nearly twofold. So,
Mm-hmm.
with all honesty, all you need is to finish a bachelor's degree and you increase your earning capacity by nearly half. And we're not saying that that's the only way, but it's the easiest, most practical, most basic way of finding a job. So, with that alone, you have to keep in mind that all you have to do is finish the 4 years of whatever course that may be, and the rest all boils down to your grit. And college teaches
Mm-hmm.
you how to persevere. College teaches you how to persevere. With Certi, he was taking a course he did not like. He graduated, now living out his dream as both a director, an owner of a school, and still back teaching kids how to get better. Kuya RV, he's a nurse. He's in abroad right now. He's supporting his family, making ends meet. As far as me, I'm also working in the government and I'm also taking care of my family. And that's just because we strove hard to finish school. And we just beg and we hope that you guys see the beauty in education, because I think this is a very serious topic, unlike the other topics that we have before. But
Mm-hmm.
knowing that we all come from one school and we are all inspired by the whole concept of succeeding in what we love and what we do, I think it all branches out to the fact that college is one very, very important memory for all of us. And we would also like you guys to experience. And that's all for me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And how about, so guys, anything else you would like to add to our topic? Because it became very serious. Our
Yes,
topics
true.
before were very fun, but it just shows that how passionate we are with regards to telling people to stay in school, guys. Stay in school and finish school. Yes,
Yeah.
we are. We.
Maybe just to add, for everyone to be able to stay in school actually, and I know that college will be very challenging. So maybe a couple of lessons that I wanted to impart is that remember your why. Remember why you are in college. Why you are taking this course. Is it for family? It is for your dream. It is because if you acknowledge that why, or the reason why you are doing studying that particular course, that somehow will motivate you and propel you to finish your endeavor. And then another way to do that is college may be daunting, so surround yourself with people that will support you. You mentioned that, Nick. And then another thing is involve yourself with extracurricular activities that would somehow divert your attention from the grueling tasks, assignments, and a responsibility of a college student. So as for me, I was able to involve myself in student council and certain in theater and in dance. So giving that, providing me that balance, so that I will just not be too overwhelmed of studies, but also I am able to do something that is fun. So those are my thoughts.
Correct, correct, correct,
To,
correct.
to end on a positive note, Sir D, what are the fun things about college? Because well, if anybody knows fun, Sir D knows fun because it's what he does. He what are the fun things about college? Because the person who made college fun is the person here for me. So what advice would you give to make college fun?
So if you're an achiever, I think studying is fun. but if you are
No,
not,
RV.
That is you, sir.
no, it's not me. But if you are not really into studying, gaining friends and then joining organizations really will help you get through college. So join an organization which will fit the thing that you like. Okay, I think that's
Yeah.
it.
There you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Rated PG. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you will be told when our next videos are coming up. And if you guys can put down on the comments the topics you would like us to talk about, please do. Any topic will do. Everything, anything and everything under the sun. And this has been Iloilo Prima Galao Official. See you guys on the next episode. I'm Nick, Sir D,
I'm RV.
Harvey. Bye, guys. See ya.
Bye, guys. Thank you very
Bye.
much.
Bye.